Should be a wonderful game. Rock and roll.
We are underway. Barcelona was not finishing, and that's one of the big questions.
Nice aggressive start. Lovely touch. He's in.
Falls for Torres. Quickly to the back post. And just like Real Madrid, he strikes in the opening minutes.
The confidence absolutely coming out of his ear holes. What a goal. He's got it all to do. When he gets possession and he takes two touches and a slingshot is hit. And they're like the blue touch paper, and Fernando Torres is the bottle rocket. Magisterial El Nino. And Los Indios have got their war paint on, and so does Torres.
Good step up by
Real Madrid ice cold. They've done it again. Mascherano tries to spring this ball wide. It's one upstairs. It falls back to El Nino. One touch to control and caress. It's magic. Wonderful glitter bomb goal to start this. And we are off to the races. Superlative technique, wonderful control, magnificent in his dumbfounded.
Swinging it in, Rakitic tapped away just in case by Oblak.
Oh, I think Oblak is wonderful here. He goes for the intentional postage stamp at the back of the far post. This is an intentional hit, and Oblak needs all of his big frame to punch.
Get it back, but Piqué in the way.
I don't know if we'll be able to take another look at that magic by Messi there, but that was superlative football from
threaded through, and it's Neymar
Torres.
Catching up Juanfran, but he can't as Neymar tucks it home, and Barcelona ties the score, and now the vital road goal.
Neymar again, running like he's got a lobster down his shorts, and it's an acute angle that he's got to hit with a wonderful goalkeeper to beat in big Oblak. Messi started it way deep, and Neymar knows it and gives him a wonderful Brazilian kiss. But look at this. The bulge starts here. Wonderful by Messi. Threads it down the lane. Suarez, tic-tac-toe, leads himself wide. He's got nothing to shoot at. The window of opportunity is tiny. It's a fabulous ball by Lewis. Lovely touch to control. Then he's looked up. He's got his angles down like Pythagoras. Another wonderful look. Beautiful ball in. Brilliant control. Excellent lead into straight. He's still got an enormous challenge ahead of him, but he triggers this one. And fabulous finish. Marvelous. Didn't have any help. He needs help like a shark needs a dentist. Game back on. Set up for the goal that leads to this. We saw the setup, and there's the detonation at the end. Argentina to Chile to Brazil.
Sounds like the Copa
Uruguay,
America.
what am I talking about? Uruguay, excuse me, Uruguay. Charrua
eludes the challenge. Tried to sneak it through. Jimenez was ready. And now the youngster showing some offensive skills. CdR.
Top class again. Wonderful football. Embroidered by Atleti.
Sneaks it across. Griezmann, but straight to Ter Stegen. Could have been two.
Not sure that Griezmann believes that this ball's going.
Foul, says the ref. Ball backed by Atletico. Garcia still down. Griezmann make that Juanfran into the area. Collides with Mascherano, and this time it is called.
Bravery is rewarded in the wonderful shape of the bearded wonder, Juanfran. He's been taking on Barcelona's neon shirts all game long, and 28 minutes in he gets rewarded. This wonderful Spanish international sees Mascherano standing inside of the box. He kisses it by him. He's outside the box. It's a bad call. There should not be a penalty in my opinion. He's outside the box. The contact's made outside the box. The bravery leads to it, but Phil, this looks like a bad decision.
Remember moments ago the nutmeg followed by a foul that wasn't called. Juanfran just got a gift to make up for it. Mentioned that Gil has not pulled a red card all season, but this is the 8th time he has awarded a penalty. So a chance to get Atletico within one.
Bravery of Juan Fran, though, puts the referee in an awkward position to make that split-second call. He did.
Raul Garcia from 12 paces. Past Ter Stegen and in. We're tied at 2 in aggregate, and Atletico 1 away from the semis.
We'll be splicing it and looking at it frame by frame. But regardless, it's advantage Atletico. Referee making the decision, and that will be under severe contention. There's a better look at it from this angle. He stakes his place to defend it intentionally outside. That's where he plants his feet, but he gets victimized by the referee's eyes, and the slingshot past Ter Stegen is wonderful from Garcia.
Busquets wide. Iniesta coasting into that danger zone. Lets it run on the turn. Rakitic deflected wide and almost in.
Well, this is a goal-saving tackle, this on the ball. It may be speculative reaching in from Atletico, but a beautiful ball played in. Dummied over the top by Iniesta. Rakitic turns and spanks, and it's that man again. The Uruguayan gets enough of it. Wonderful from Jimenez. He saw that one settling in the back of the net for a second before Jimenez intervened.
Into the 6, headed down, off the post and in, and Barcelona has tied the game.
From set piece, the Masters get taught a lesson. Beautiful ball fed in, and then the ball gets triggered in off of the head of Busquets. He attacks this one to the near post, a glancing header down, and it comes in off Miranda. Wonderful wicked ball by Rakitic, and that's an own goal. Miranda turns, swivels, pivots, and buries accidentally. Very unfortunate for Miranda. He cannot let that ball drop behind him because he knows Suarez is lurking, because he's feeling him. So he's got to lash out at the ball in the hopes of getting a clearance. He cleared it into his net. Sad for Miranda.
1 with Sheffield United and Spurs. Check out beInSports.tv for the details. Flying in, Guilherme lifts it forward, Griezmann into Alba. Atletico appealing for another penalty, but that one won't come.
Griezmann magical, and Alba does nothing wrong. He turns his back on it, I believe.
Messi spots the run of Alba, back across, and able to dance past All Black, and Neymar puts in a third.
Genius goal from Barcelona. Atletico Madrid stretched out like spandex on Fort Lauderdale Beach, and they fold like beach chairs under this wonderful tsunami attack. Griezmann, it is that starts it by hammering a brilliant ball in. Jordi Alba turns his back, the ball strikes his arm on the outside, and there's arguable penalty claims. He turns his back, the ball strikes it, the referee's got a full look at it. He says the hand doesn't play the ball, but Messi doesn't care. He's off like a jackrabbit on a hot date, pulls it back for Jordi Alba, who was absolutely brilliant on his pullback for the Brazilian. The arm is away from the body, though, so there's legitimate claims, but the referee saying he's too close to him. He cannot do anything else. He's turning away. I tell you, you see it one way, you see it another. Atletico fans desperately believe it's a penalty. Barcelona fans not so sure, but credit the wonderful counter-attack. It was tidal wave stuff. And that looks like it's going to be half-time. Yep.
Even with the penalty and the rest on the stroke of the half, we come to a close, and there's 45 minutes more. Right now, Atletico Madrid scratching their heads. They've played well. They've got the nose in front, but then Barcelona smashes back 3-2, 3-3 on aggregate. Second half underway. Who seem to be having the most heated argument. And now throwing his cleat at the assist, and I think Arda Turan might soon be joining Gabby. The referee hears about it, coming over to the near side. If this is just a yellow, what did Gabby do?
Well, in this tackle, in this challenge, his boot comes off right here, if I'm not mistaken, and then it just gets thrown at the referee's assistant, seeing it slipped, perhaps.
He might get a break here. I have a feeling that might come back to haunt him later.
It's just as well. He's not a good darts thrower.
Busquets. Saul to the left, looking right. Up steps Gomez into the middle. Busquets with the touch only as far as the shot whistled in. What a blast by Connie, and then cleared off the line.
Well, this is what he's about. He's always had beautiful feet, Connie. But for a lad off the bench to take a hit pot shot like this is just wonderful. That is an absolute brilliant strike, and it's wonderful springing save by Andre ter Stegen to the rescue in the end. Oh, nicely.
Neymar wins it. Rafinha back for his compatriot, wide for Messi. And he took it easy.
Well, this is all
thankful.
about the wonderful Neymar again, and he wanted to really stick it to Los Indios, who went very quiet all of a sudden, looking at this exceptional Brazilian on the run, sets up what looks like a certain goal as it passed into Messi's path. Stuff going on out there, off of the ball and in contention for spare balls. And it's not the big boys at the back that are committing the sins. It's this very tight ball-edged midfield more than anybody. And finally, Neymar is putting cotton wool. Tremendous game. They hate him with vitriol, and he don't care. Because he loves his club, and he loves his teammates, and he has done damage. A wrecking ball tonight, Neymar. Been through a lot of battles, been through a lot of minefields as well in his time. For such a youngster, such a precocious talent, lithe, sinewy, easy target for the kickers. He doesn't back down. Not so much tonight.
Driving in, Iniesta tries to poke it past Oblak. Slovenian with a stop, but here they come again, down to the near post, and Oblak quickest to the ball again.
This would have been a wonderful goal from Neymar. He ghosts in like a fog through, like a ghost through the fog, and then a wonderful save made by Oblak. Beautiful touch to control it, being pulled back, still toe pokes through it, and then the follow-up from Pedro is a
side. Pedro plays it back in Iniesta. Pedro Rodriguez. Patience Iniesta, and another good stop by Oblak, hopping to his left to get in front. Maybe one last strike if Alves wishes, but that will do it. And more whistles from the stands. Barcelona with the victory, 3-2, 4-2 on aggregate, advancing to the semifinals. Luis Enrique, 2 goals from Neymar, surviving the first-minute strike from Torres.
Well, TNT powder keg of a game in the first half that was a treat to behold. And Atleti played their part and really played well up to scratch. But then